Hello and welcome. My name is Hriday, and this is another episode of Pickleball Unplugged. This is the behind the scenes. This is where all the banter, the slander, the gossip happens regarding the Hyderabad Pickleball League. Welcome, gentlemen. Classic Indian style. No women on the panel. Let's go. My name is Hriday, but we do have a surprise.
Yeah,
Let's
of course, yes.
Yeah. All right. Please just quickly introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Sanjay. My duper is 4.5, just like I told last time.
Yeah.
It has not come down yet.
Hi, I'm Abhay. My duper is 3.8. I haven't played, so it hasn't come down or gone up yet. But I'm supposed to be a 4.5 plus. I'll get back to that later.
Hi, Anirudh. My duper is not as high as those guys, but doesn't matter. 'Cause I don't care.
I am Hriday. I don't know what the hell a duper is. I don't know what we are talking about. All right. So let me just start off. What are we going to be doing today? What are we going to be discussing today?
I think we are doing a season kind of analysis of what the teams will be looking like
Mhm.
and what to expect from each team.
Correct.
We just want to get into details of a couple of players who we think might show up on the day.
Okay.
We might want to talk about the possibilities of who we think might finish in the top four,
Cool.
who will qualify for the qualifiers and the finals.
Okay.
That I think that is basically what we are trying to do today.
All right.
Yeah.
More like looking at each team, seeing what their strengths, weaknesses are, who to look out for, who to definitely target, who the shit buys are, and going accordingly.
Did you say shit buys?
Definitely.
All right. Cool. Beautiful. You're starting off on a very positive note. Yes.
Yeah. So on that note, I think we can get started with the teams, right?
Yep.
No, but let me just before we get into the nitty gritties and the details. What do you think of the tournament so far? Because I've watched the challenger part of the league, and I had great fun since I'm an outsider to the whole
Yeah, we want to
pickleball.
about that because see, we all know what to expect.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I wanted you to know what your experience was because you built a couple of challengers, right?
Yeah.
And you new to pickleball also.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the sport and what do you think of these events so far you've seen?
I actually, to be very honest, I came in like an Indian uncle, because I considered myself to be somebody who plays like actual sports. When before you get into pickleball, you always have that condescending. So I was like, yeah, no, basketball and not basketball, sorry, badminton and tennis, squash, and all of that. But then one day I went to play pickleball and I just checked my calorie count, like the burn, and it turned out that it was more than my badmintons. So either I'm shit at badmintons or the sport is not bad at all. And then, of course, I got speaking to Vikrant, and then I was there. I witnessed the challenger part of the league, and it's great fun. Like, I love the vibe of the sport on court and off court also. I love how on court everybody is like so fiercely, so competitive. Off court, everybody's chilling, man. They're like, hey, whatever. So I love that. I love the banter off the field, but I love that it's just like a great. It's like a festival. It's like
More a social sport. Yeah.
yeah, it's like Bonalu Batukamma happening off court. It's beautiful. I love it. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I can't wait for the main league to begin. And yeah, it has been terrific. And if you're watching and you haven't yet been to one of the games, I would advise you to come because it's just absolutely beautiful, and you'll get to see all these people and me. So yeah, please come there. Bring your friends. My friends came.
Oh.
Dude, they thought it was a party. They were like, hey, what's going on, man? Like, they couldn't believe it. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. And let's get into the nitty-gritties now.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. So if you do end up coming to the events and you like it, you can thank Hriday. No, you can find him at his address and
Yeah.
for wasting your time.
Yeah.
So on that note, let's get started, guys.
Yeah. I think we should just dive into what the format is, how things usually go on a tournament day.
Yeah.
And then get played each team.
So just to go through the format once again, there are going to be so we're calling them battles. So on every Friday, starting from 10th of October, for the next 2 months or so, you'll all be seeing each other, on the court and off the court. Apart from that, the format itself is there's going to be 8 teams involved, as you all probably know, and all of them will be playing on every given Friday at a certain venue. And it's the responsibility of one franchisee to host an event on every Friday. So let's say, for example, the 10th of October is the first league match. On that day, it's going to be the Kirti Warriors who are going to be hosting the event at Reserve near Kokapet. So that's going to be the first event and that's going to kick off the league. So on, let's say we talk about that day, there are going to be 4 battles that will happen between 8 teams. So 2 teams will play 1 battle. And each battle will have 6 matches. So the order of the format is set. It's not going to change every week. And that fixed order is the first match will be a men's doubles. Second is a women's doubles. Third is a men's singles. Fourth is a women's singles. Fifth is the second men's doubles. And finally, we have the mixed doubles.
And if it gets tied?
If it gets tied, we go into a not dream breaker, game breaker, which is our version of dream breaker because of copyright issues. And so yeah, hopefully teams would not want to go there. But if they do, it's going to be exciting for the neutrals to watch. Because that is going to be... So all the matches, before we talk about the game breaker, all matches will be played to 15 points. Whether it's singles or doubles, we want to play to 15 points. Normal, not rally scoring, normal scoring.
All right.
But when you go, if a tie goes into a game breaker, then we'll see rally scoring coming in. And we'll have 25 points, not 15 points. So, and the lineup for each team has to be announced ahead. So before, we didn't cover this topic before.
Yeah. We didn't cover other things also.
Other things.
Yeah.
You know? Should we redo the thing?
No, we can talk and we can edit and put it ahead or something.
Okay, so I'll just say the procedure.
Yeah.
So before the game format, right, I'll tell about submission and all that. So going into a game week, a team is expected to submit their lineup for each week ahead of schedule, at least 1 hour ahead of schedule. And the format would be, men's doubles, women's doubles, men's singles, women's singles, second men's doubles and mixed doubles. So for each of these matches, the lineup from each side, from each team has to be submitted at least an hour ahead of the start of the first match. So and also they have to submit their teams for their game breaker in advance. They can't, let's say a tie goes into a game breaker, the teams have already submitted their lineup, like the order of players going into the game breaker. So everything is decided in advance so that if a tie is going into a game breaker, we can get started immediately. There won't be any scrambling to see who's going to play first or second and all that.
Understood.
So this is going to happen every week for every team. So the teams will be submitted in advance and the order of the games will not change for any specific week. So that's a little bit about the format. So we can probably do a little more deep dive into teams now.
Yeah, sure.
We'll start off with alphabetical order or how do we go?
Let's go alphabetical order,
Go
just to keep things sane.
All right. So the All Stars, I guess.
All Stars.
A for Apple. All right. So what are your thoughts on the All Stars, and do they rank in your top 4s?
Yes. For me, definitely they are in my top 4.
Okay.
And I think there are a couple of flaws. I think whatever we discussed before we started off.
Did you say a couple of laws or couple of
Flaws.
Flaws. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I
Very
think,
positive podcast. This is. Yeah.
Yes. So I think they have only one 35 plus player
Okay.
and they have only 2 female players.
Okay.
So I think if anyone is injured or if the 35 plus is not available or if he's injured, they might face problems.
Okay.
So as in, they might not, for example, somebody's traveling or somebody is not going to be available on that particular day. It's might as well and say that two games are gone.
Correct.
Because women are supposed to play
At least 2 fixtures?
3 fixtures.
3 fixtures, right.
For which there is one singles and one mixed doubles and one doubles.
Correct.
For which you require both of them.
Correct.
So if one player is not available,
Yeah.
the other player just ends up playing singles and mixed doubles.
Correct.
And they have to let go of the doubles.
And what do you
So-
say their strengths would be? Because
The strength is definitely Sameer Verma,
Yeah.
okay.
the star player.
Right.
I think,
Please tell me a little more about him, Sameer Verma. Like.
Yeah.
I think he's been winning quite a lot of tournaments
Okay.
in Hyderabad, at least for the last couple of
Yeah.
years.
Okay.
He's been the sole performer
Okay.
in singles at least.
Okay.
He and Nikhil and
Vivek.
Vivek also. So I think these people are star players for the last couple of years at least.
Okay.
I think in terms of pickleball
In terms of-
from Hyderabad, and
Yeah.
from an India perspective, I
They've been
think
representing Hyderabad, to be
Okay.
frank. So I think he's the biggest positive in the team.
Okay.
And there are other people also to look forward to in this team.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest. I mean, Sameer is like the one big name here.
Yeah.
Correct.
Apart from that, then the women players, I think Veda's a very good name there to have. But
Yeah.
I think overall, in terms of quality, they are lacking
Correct.
compared to the other teams. While Sanjay's of the opinion they might end up in the top 4 due to the lack of quality in their other players.
Okay.
They might not make it to the top 4. Samir might have to do a lot of weightlifting here. Back might be hurting after a while. But he can only play 2 matches, right?
Yeah.
I have heard that they have some surprise players, surprise picks like Karunesh,
Like Karunesh.
who's supposedly very, very good in singles. If they've got him locked down, then a top 4 spot is definitely on the cards for them.
Okay.
But yeah, a little sus right now.
So what you're saying is they should, instead of calling it all-star, they should call it 2-star.
For now to understand.
Lander, please edit it out. Hey, I am an outsider. I'm just here for the jokes, buddy. All right. Then what are your thoughts, all-stars?
So I feel, as these guys have already mentioned, they are too reliant on Samir, and I'm sure he'll deliver every
Yeah.
week. But it's there to be seen if that's going to be good enough to take them into the top 4. I personally feel, because it's going to be a tournament you've gone for 2 months, even if the first couple of matches it's a little bit of getting to know each other, I think they'll eventually pull through and at least finish in the top 4 to start off with. Beyond that, I don't know how well they'll finish the entire tournament. That's there to be seen. But having spoken with Samir recently, he was pretty confident of his team. So that
When was he not?
He's also,
when was
Yes.
that's there.
he is a player of that quality. He will be confident.
Exactly. So he's confident of his team. So let's see how they do. I think we'll only know in December. We'll see when finally finish.
Yeah.
But I personally feel they'll at least finish in the top 4. But that's there to be seen again.
Interesting.
Cool. Then we move on to the second team alphabetically, which is the Dynamos.
No, it's called.
I think Credicon Mavericks.
So yeah, so there is a
Okay.
so there is a sponsor, I think.
Okay.
Sponsorship. Add करना होगा ना कहीं.
We love you, sponsors. Yeah. All right.
So I think Credicon Mavericks.
Which one? Okay.
All right. Then next we'll move on to the second team, which is
Credicon Mavericks.
the Credicon Mavericks. Let's
Uh,
go.
My favorite team. I think definitely a top 4 finish.
A very strong team.
A very strong team with Shrikar heading. He's the captain, come coach, come owner of the place as well. So I think they have a great facility in which they've been training really hard.
Can you name that facility?
Hop.
It's called House of Play.
It's
House
called
of-
House of Play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think pretty much everyone in Hyderabad who's sort of in and around pickleball scene knows of House of Play, and probably Srikar as well.
Yeah.
It's sort of become the home for pickleball, so to say,
Okay.
in Hyderabad over the last year or so.
Definitely a top 4 finish team
Okay.
for me.
Who are the players to look out for in their team?
Shrikar, Vishal,
Anirudh.
Satrika,
Anirudh.
Anirudh, of course. Yeah, he's right here. Yeah, I think these people. And the other day, somebody mentioned to me about Vishnu Vardhan as well.
Yeah, but his
Uh,
availability is
Okay,
bit
I'm
much.
not sure about it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I've heard great things about him also. So yeah, that's about it for me. Yeah.
I think Srikar and Vishal have done really well the last few months in most of the tournaments they played in. Srikar, as we know, is now a household name in Hyderabad Pickleball at least. Vishal, former tennis player as well, also really good player. He also satisfies the 35 plus. That's to half the
He
members in that
represented
category.
Indian Davis Cup.
Yeah, he has.
So that is something.
To talk about
To-
definitely
yes.
the former Davis Cup player.
Yeah.
So yes, he's there. We have Gopi, who's also decent. Anirudh, who's
Also decent.
also decent. But they have good women players as well. They have Satvika and Aruna. They are 2 decent players drop out from the women's side. So overall, a very well balanced side.
Yes. in
Definitely a
terms
top
of-
4.
In terms of the team, also in terms of age category, in terms of women players,
Everything.
everything is
They've got
very
it
well
up.
balanced. I think they had the best auction also.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
What do you mean by the best option?
As in, they were able to pick a very balanced team in the auction
Okay.
with the player pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The third team that we talk about is the Dasos Dynamos. We'll start with you this time. What do you think of their team?
So Dasos, we've just gone through their team. So Vivek is obviously the captain, and he's one of the standout players coming from Hyderabad pickleball scene, and also played in tournaments across India. So he's definitely one, and he's also a very good leader. Apart from being a very good player, I think he's someone who people look up to, not just his own teammates. I think all of us look up to him on a pickleball level, because for his leadership. But beyond that, I think it's there to be seen how his team performs, because having gone through the whole team, they have a couple of very good individual players, like Vikram and like both the Siddharths and like Soumya and all that. but it's there to be seen how they perform together. Because I'm not sure if they've ever played together. Any of these guys have played together. I know Siddharth and Vivek have played together, both the Siddharths and Vivek. But the rest of the team, I'm not sure if they're able to get the right combinations. I think it's all about getting the right combinations for them.
Yeah.
Because they can be a little underrated for people who might not, dive too deep. So it'll probably be a surprise coming. If they perform well, it'll be a little bit of a surprise. But then we're all there to see the surprise, right? That's all we want to see.
Yeah.
So
Do you think they'll make it to the top 4?
I don't think they'll make it to the top 4. I put them in the bottom half, but that is just from going on paper.
Yeah.
So hopefully they will prove us and maybe me wrong, definitely. But I'm definitely looking.
I'm with you.
I'm looking forward to see some of them perform, at the highest level, because I've seen some of them play really well, like individually. But as a team, it's there to be seen how they perform. So that's what I'd have to say.
I think Vivek is definitely the standout player. We all know that. He's good, he's great. He satisfies the 35 plus category as well. I think he is their best player. But apart from that, you have Vikram, both the Sids.
Yeah.
And I think in terms of their women category, I think they are lacking a bit there as well. Compared to the other teams, at least the ones we've seen right before this. I think they might end up in the bottom half of the table. It remains to be seen how the combinations come across. On paper, they don't look as great as some of the other teams. But maybe next Friday, we'll see something good from this team. And hopefully they perform better than what we expect, at least.
Yeah.
I love that phrase on paper because nobody actually looks at paper nowadays. It should be like on phone.
On phone, on screen.
Yeah. What do you think?
I hardly know a couple of players from this team. So I think I've just seen Vivek and Vikram play.
Siddharth also you've seen.
I've not seen Siddharth. But both are very good. Again, same thing what Anirudh has said. They need to come together as a team. And even for me, I don't think they'll make it to the top 4.
Correct.
It's more of a bottom 4 kind of a team for me.
Also, I've heard that Vivek has coached many of the players in the league.
Yeah.
Like at least in the challenger thing, they were said that many of these people were actually coached by him.
Yeah, I
So,
mean,
That's going to
like
be a little
when
strange,
we
right?
spoke about Samir also,
Mm.
Samir, Vivek and Nikhil were the kind of players who've been looking into the younger players as such.
Right.
So they've been say mentoring
Yeah.
players in Hyderabad, and because they've been in the scene for quite some time.
Okay.
And great players for sure.
Cool.
I think, part of the reason why a couple of these players are picked as captains is not just for their on the court performance.
Yeah.
It's also because what they offer off the court. They're like people who everyone looks up to, for their skills also and also for their leadership.
Yeah.
Because they were one of some of the earliest
Earlier players.
people to start playing pickleball at a higher level coming from Hyderabad. So they've been like people who are in and around pickleball scene in Hyderabad since last year whenever it began Hyderabad. Everyone knows about 3 standard players would be like Samir, Nikhil and
Vivek.
So Vivek would be, the senior most among them. So I think he's someone a lot of people look up to, even people from other teams. And I'm sure all their teammates are also like, having spoken with a couple of them, they're really happy to be part of Vivek's team. So let's see how they perform on the court.
Cool. All right, next on our list, we have the Kirti Warriors. My favorite name, by the way, in the team, because Kirti means like glory and Warriors means obviously warriors. Yeah. So what do you guys think about, tell me something that you must look forward to in that team?
So I'll start off, guys.
Yeah.
So talking a little bit about the ownership first, I think we recently had Saina join in as one of the co-owners.
Yeah.
So along with Kirti. So I think it's good that, pickleball is getting exposure from, these high-profile sportsmen. So I think Saina was the first high-profile sports person to be involved in the league. So
From a legit sport, as
From a
it is there said.
Wrongly, I must add, but yeah.
So getting to a little more in-depth about the team, I think they have a couple of standout players, like Bhaskar and like Soli and they also had like Saujanya, who unfortunately had to pull out from the tournament because of some medical issues. So she's been replaced by Anisha. And also Anisha Data, not the other Anisha. So also like a funny thing that happened with them at the auction was, so the auction was technically done and they still had to pick 2 players, right? And they only had like 4K of purse left and they had to pick two players out of, from that 4K. So they were like scrambling, looking for players on the list who they can pick, and everyone was like suggesting and recommending names to them. And I think the owner Kirti was like, "Can I buy players from the other team?" You're like, "No, that's not how it works. You have to buy people only from the list." And then I think finally they stumbled upon Dhruva and Sai Dinesh.
Dhruva being a 16-year-old.
Dhruva, the 16-year-old. And from what I hear from Shantanu and everyone in the team, they're like extremely happy with Dhruva, who they happen to find, randomly. But now, having seen him play, they're like, he's definitely one for the future. And they're like very, very happy with his performances during the practice. So it's there to be seen how he performs at the league at the highest level in front of so many people. So I think
There's another 14-year-old Jia Gandhi in the team as well. I think he's somebody to look forward to. I think she'll be playing the singles also for them, if I'm not wrong. And she's again a great talent. For somebody at 14 years who's going to make it to the league is something very
14-year-old in the league. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But will she have to like cool off on Friday?
hopefully I can manage something.
The evening should be fine.
Kirti can facilitate for it in a way.
So let me get this right. The youngest player in the league is 14. And the oldest player in the league is
53.
53. That's a wide range.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Two very strong male players. You got Bhaskar and Soli. Zina, of course, is a strong women's player as well. I think it's an okay team.
Yeah.
I think I'm being generous there also.
Yeah.
But I think there are a few fixtures locked down. If Bhaskar takes the singles and maybe Soli and Bhaskar take the men's doubles, I think they can lock a few fixtures down at least when it comes to playing other teams. They're good in 2 or 3 of the fixtures out of the 6. The rest remains to be seen. It depends on how the youngsters perform. If they're saying as good as they are, Jia and Dhruv, if they're good and they actually perform on a given day, man, they can actually upset some teams. But let's see how things go.
A little bit of trivia about the team, which I found very interesting.
Huh.
So when I was interviewing the captains, the captain is Zina.
Right.
And I asked them, is your team named Zina, Warriors? Because Zina, the Warrior Princess. And apparently it is. Yes, he's like, yeah, I went by it. So I was like, wow, that is. For the new people, it used to be a show that was famous back then.
On AXN.
On AXN in the afternoons when your parents are not at home. All right. Next up, we have a team. I like their name. I also like their logo because, it's nostalgia driven.
Deccan Chargers.
Oh, Deccan Chargers. The team is Nandi Chargers. And Sanjay, you should be the best person to start off.
Yes, I think Nandi Chargers, also known as Friends and Family. Brother owns the team. Sister is the captain.
Yeah.
Husband is a player. Another friend. Me and Aishwarya are also players.
And friends.
So, yeah, and friends. So, it's more like a family a team. But again, everybody are good players. Huh?
Of course, that's what they always say.
Yeah. There's no partiality in building this team at all. 5% quota for friends and family. Yeah. But again, I would say an amazing team. We have Girish, who's our star player, and an underdog, Nikit. I think most of them have not seen him.
Yeah.
He's a great buy again. Again, I would say we have Sahiti, Deepthi, and Aishwarya.
Okay.
All 3 women, very, very good. A team to look forward to. That was, I would say, at least. I mean, I'm not being biased, but yeah.
He is being biased.
Okay.
He was part of the planning and everything for the team also.
Okay.
He's very integral part of it.
Did they call it family planning?
Family planning, definitely, bro. Aishwarya, for example, she lives in Bangalore.
Okay.
So she's decided to come down every week to
Oh,
play for them. And she said she won't play for any other team if she gets picked.
okay.
And that was a fact that was well known also.
Oh,
He was not aware of this.
Yeah, they were aware.
Dude, we spent 35,000 on Aishwarya.
Yeah, there was a team which was going after her as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was a team going after her.
So it's basically the money stays in the family.
Pretty much. Oh, but they have a very strong, a very balanced team of friends and family again. But seeing how they are, seeing how the roster is, I think they'll definitely make to the top 4. This is a team which is to look out for.
Okay.
Strong men players, strong women's players, good possibility for great combination across all fixtures. I think it's going to be fun, and they're really fun to chill with also. So I support.
Yeah, whenever we're hosting, please come down. I want most of the people to come down. So
Name the venue also.
it's Dinkit. Dinkit is our home venue.
Okay.
And
Beautiful venue. I've been there.
yes, so there's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of alcohol. Anirudh's going to be a great host.
Exactly. Yes.
So just please come down. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Please tell us the date also, so I'll mark my calendar.
I think that is the host that's supposed to tell me like when is our home fixture. So
Okay, out soon, guys. Like very soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that. So yeah, adding a little bit of what these guys have already spoken about. I think they are one of the most well balanced teams in the whole league, and more so, I think they are one of the best singles lineup in the whole league. So any team by chance, I think if you're facing them in the dream breaker, game breaker, I think
Yeah, it'll be
very
tough.
tough time, because I think pretty much everyone can play singles at a very high level. So I think this is one team. If I was on the opposition, I'd be looking out, be praying it doesn't go into a game breaker with Nandi Charas, because I think they're like all excellent.
Very limited weak links.
And we also have a great 35 plus player who's Siddharth Reddy.
Yeah, he's great.
Fast
hands, man.
He's very dedicated, and he's a sports freak. He's a gym freak. He's more like very dedicated, and he's great again. That was one of our big buys in the auction also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody to look forward to. Yeah.
I just have a question, just like off this thing. So in a lot of sports, especially with Asian countries, there is this like age fraud thing that happens, right? Like like India, Pakistan.
Of course.
So how do you guys, like, are they supposed to submit their Aadhaar card? How do you supposed?
So when people had to register for the auction, they had to submit their Aadhaar card and their photo.
Okay.
So you can manipulate one of them, not both. Okay. So I mean, it's still not foolproof, but I think that's to the extent that we could go at this point of time. So, but yeah, again, if someone still wants to commit a fraud, I think technically I'm sure they'll find a way.
Yeah.
But so far, I think it's not happened.
I could have done it. I'm 34.
Yeah.
So I think there were a couple of instances during the auction where people tried to, try to find some loopholes, saying like in 34 at the auction, but before the league starts, there'll be 35 years. So will they qualify as 35 plus? Like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of merit to
Yeah.
faking your age as well.
Exactly. In a sport like pickleball, where the range of age
40 is 43. Like,
yeah.
not a lot of merit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have a bunch of great people who are about 35 who, kick everyone else's asses. So there's no need to feel exact all.
Yeah. Unless you go to the bar and you want to drink,
That's different.
and then you need to prove your age. All right. Before we discuss the next team, we have a slight change in the panel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Anisha, player extraordinaire, also kind of an expert on the sport, if I may say so.
Yeah.
You may not, actually.
All right, I take that back. Expert in knowledge of the league.
Yes.
Can I say that?
Yeah,
No.
that you can say. Come on.
All right, expert at whatever she's an expert at, I guess. Welcome, Anisha.
Thank you.
All right. So the next team that we are going to be discussing are the Starry Smashers.
I think Anirudh left because he didn't want to talk about this team.
And why is that, if I may ask?
Oh, well.
Maybe
He didn't want to seem biased. His friend Harsh is the captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, well, he had no problems with bias when he was talking about his own team.
Definitely.
Yeah, but sure. All right. Yes. So what do you think of the Smashers?
they have the best women's singles players
Okay.
in the team.
Namely?
Feroz and Ramya.
Okay.
I think both are great talent. Apart from that, I don't see great options in this team.
Yeah.
I think I think they have the best female players. Nothing else, I think, from my side at least. Do you have something about this team?
I do have something about this team. I think I mentioned in an earlier episode that I'd seen one of their players practicing in cross court, and I was so impressed. And that's Rohan, and I think he's going to be like a dark horse for sure in this team. And they have Nandu, they have Ronak, and they played. Well, Nandu has played men's doubles before, and Ronak has played mixed doubles. And I don't know. I think we can expect some like surprises. Like, what is this space? Like,
I have nothing to add here. I mean, I completely agree with what Sanjay says. They've got really good female players. But I think the list of positives ends there when you compare to the other squads.
Yeah, but I think it went wrong in the auction itself.
Yeah.
Where they spent 66% of their budget on just the top two female players.
Okay.
And they had 33% budget to fill the rest of the team.
Okay.
I think they went wrong there itself.
It
But-
limits their options a lot.
Maybe they have, like what she said, they might have a couple of dark horses in the team who might not be exposed to everybody else.
Okay.
That is something that they have to show in the league.
I'd love it if
But
that happens.
yeah, if that happens, definitely a great thing. But as far as what we can see, at least we don't see big names in the team.
Yeah.
That's what is my
There's no,
take on this.
there's no.
Yeah, because I think we had a discussion about Sahil also,
Mhm.
who's 51, and
Not Sahil, Shay.
Shale.
Shale. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He's supposedly good.
he's supposedly good, but I have not seen him play.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's again.
Okay.
I think he played with Siam in a tournament a few weeks back and they did quite well. So he's also someone I would say to look out for as well.
Okay.
All right. Next up is a team that swept the challengers, the Terramore Titans.
Yeah.
How will they fare in the main league?
Looking a very strong team.
Mhm.
That's one of my favorite teams again.
Okay.
Nikhil is the captain.
Yeah.
Great player, and he has people to support him as well.
Yeah.
There's Vijay Tej in the team. There's Moksha in the team. Sindhura, Trishank, Charit. I think it's looking like a very solid team. Definitely going to make it to the qualifiers. And like what Anivu was mentioning before, in terms of people having a strong singles team, as in for a dream breaker
Yeah.
like Nandi Chargers, I think this team also we can look forward for something like that. We wouldn't want to face some team like this for a dream breaker again.
Okay.
Great team again.
Okay.
Very few weak links.
Yeah, very few weaklings. I think they have their 6 covered. They have backups. They have the 35 plus backups as well.
Yeah.
I think very, very balanced.
Okay.
Just like what is the other team that like Mavericks?
Mavericks.
Like what we talked was balance and things. I think they have it. They have it all.
Okay.
So a team to look forward to. Yeah.
And then I think just to add on to what Sanjay said, a dark horse and an upcoming player is Tirtha Shashank, who is a tennis player.
Okay.
And I think he's just going to be incredible on the court. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good players. I don't think we got a lot more to add. They a really good team, really strong team. Top 4 finish, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They got the bases covered all across the board.
Yeah.
Nikhil, damn good player. Vijay Tej is there. You got Trishank, who's very good. A lot of players who are going under the radar as well. Harit, who's a very good singles player. Satisfies the 35 plus category as well. He's pretty good.
Yeah. Just like what is the other team that finished off the purse in the auction? Kirti. Just like Kirti Warriors, even they finished their purse in the auction and had only 4,000 left for the last 2 players, and they got lucky in getting Tirtha Shashank, who's again a dark horse. They got for a base price. So they also were left with just 4,000 or 8,000 for the last 3 players, in fact.
Right.
And they were able to pick good players in that.
Yeah.
They got lucky there. But again, nothing taking off, nothing else from the top 6. Very, very strong team
Yeah.
is what I feel.
Actually, I'm curious to see Nikhil play because I saw him as a captain during the,
Yeah.
and he's just so chill, man.
Yeah, he's very chill.
Like when I had to interview him, I didn't think he would be the captain. I thought he was just like a dude hanging out. He's got like that extremely chill, like Dhoni vibe to him.
He's got a great charm as well.
Yeah, he's calm. He's correct. He's very good. Very
Yeah.
friendly as well.
Yeah.
Damn good fun.
he's a really good player. Single, very cool. Like he is impeccable.
As one of the top 3 in Hyderabad for sure.
Yeah.
Samir, him, and Vivek.
Okay.
Between these 3.
All right. And the final team, alphabetically that is, in the league, we are going to be discussing the Raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong captain.
Another, yeah.
Rishabh Rama, I mean, he's bloody good. Damn good serve. He's hits hard. It's really hard. Niharika, another player. Very, very good player.
And their brother, sister.
And the brother sister. So,
They have Siam in the team.
Siam is also in the team.
Yeah.
A very good player. They've got a very good singles player, Tamim, as well. So, I think they have their
Well.
Rahul as well. They have their bases covered in a few fixtures, just like another team that we mentioned. But I think on the other remaining 2 or 3 fixtures, they might be in a bit of a trouble.
Okay.
They have one good, strong women's player. Second and third one, maybe not as good as some other teams. So that might be a weakness for them, if anything. Any good 35 plus players they have in their team?
Ratnakar Reddy is there. Is he the only 35 plus? Okay. There's Oscar,
one-
Sachin.
But Oscar seems to be a last minute buy, isn't it?
Yes.
So the 35 plus might be a chink in their armor as well. Possibly.
Again, you know the loophole.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk about it, but yes.
Okay.
35 plus and the women's player is about to be their weakness. Few strong fixtures, but the rest, maybe not top 4.
Okay.
Anisha, what do you think their strengths are?
Their strengths are they're super. I think they're pro attack.
Yeah.
I think of them as like really aggressive, like players. All of like their top 5, really strong smashers, hitters, drivers. Not really much on defense, I would say, but like they're so good.
Correct. All right. That brings us to the end of the roundup of all the teams. But before we end, I want to ask all the people on the panelists to choose their probable top 4 in the league. So we'll start with you.
My top 4 would be Mavericks, Titans, Chargers, and my 4th team will be between Raptors and All Stars.
Okay.
So yeah,
All right. Anisha, who are your top 4 team predictions?
I think Mavericks for sure. Raptors. Definitely Titans. And I think Chargers as well.
All right.
Mavericks, Titans, Chargers, yes. 4th team, not entirely sure. I think I'll go with All Stars on this one.
Okay.
I think I think they'll punch above their weight.
Yeah.
And make it to top 4.
And we'll also take Anirudh's opinion.
Anirudh,
Anirudh, do you want to come and give your top 4 as well?
Yeah. So for my top 4, the Mavericks will be on top, obviously, as all of you have agreed somehow. And they're also the best team in the league for now. So we're going to be first. And second, I feel would be the Teramo Titans, because I feel they have the most well-balanced team apart from the Mavericks going into the league. Third, I feel would be the Chargers, because I feel they have a very good set of individual players, but also I think they can work well with each other because they're all family at the end of the day, you know. So, you know, if family doesn't work together, who else will, you know? So fourth, I think will be a little tricky. I feel there'll be a bunch of teams fighting for 4th place. It might even go down to the last game week of the season to decide 4th. But I think the All Stars will scrape through, finish in 4th, because I think Samir is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think he can work out, the good combinations in his team. And I'm sure he can elevate his teammates' level of play when it comes to performing on the big stage. So I feel it'll be the All Stars in 4th. But again, we'll probably see in December who finishes in the top 4. So
I'm hoping for upsets. That's what I want.
yeah, I mean, we would absolutely love to see some.
I want upsets every week.
Yeah, I'd love to see one team get upset every week, apart from the Mavericks, and everyone else can get upset, guys. You can all get upset, but yeah, that's my take on the top 4.
Cool.
All right. Here's another section. We have discussed a lot about pickleball and league, but it is the Hyderabad Pickleball League. And one of the things about being Hyderabadi is just like taking each other's case, you know. So I want to like just bring a little bit of like poking. Which team do you think is going to end up last at the bottom of the league?
Starry Smashers,
Starry Smashers?
in my opinion. Yeah. I would love to say Nandi Chargers, but no, they're in top 4. So Starry Smashers it is.
This is difficult.
But then I know options.
Last, Anisha.
There's so many options over it.
It's not diplomatic. It's like you just never know what's going to happen.
For now.
You only top 4.
Yeah.
When there are only 4 teams, which is
Let's just say Kirti Warriors.
Okay. That took a while.
Okay, so mine might be a little controversial on some lines. I feel Dassos will finish last because I feel it'll take a couple of weeks for them to find the right combinations, and by then it might be a little bit too late. So that is why I feel Dassos will be last. But I'll be happy to be surprised, but hopefully not.
I also feel Starry Smashers will finish last.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just think, every team is good, but their focus is only on the women's team, as in the strength, I mean. So there are a lot of weak links.
Okay.
Again, I'd be happy to get proved wrong, but yeah, I feel Starry Smashers.
No, I definitely want these Starry Smashers to absolutely kill it. But the team balance is a bit off. For now, on paper at least, or on screen as you said.
Yeah.
But it remains to be seen what happens. Let's hope for upsets. Let's go Starry Smashers.
Sorry,
Harsh, come on.
An open challenge for you guys.
Harsh bhai, come on, you can do it.
Prove them wrong. Come on.
That was very diplomatic of you guys. But since you didn't give me juicy enough answers, I'm going to go on to the next section, which is what is your hot take of the week about this league?
I've heard some owners are getting very hands-on with some of the teams.
What does that mean?
Anirudh, can you confirm whether
This is
so
amazing.
as you know, Harsh Goenka from Pune, how he was very hands-on and he was absolutely laying into KL Rahul. Sanjeev Goenka, my bad, Sanjeev Goenka. Absolutely laying into teams. He was the one who screwed Dhoni also, right?
Yeah.
So we have some owners like that from some of the teams. I think Anirudh can elaborate a bit on that since he knows the owners more
I
closely.
can neither confirm nor deny any of these allegations, guys. Just, I know as much as any of you guys only. But if I had to dive a little deep, I mean, for sure, right? If I own something, I would want to have some say on how it's playing out. So on those lines, absolutely, the owners will have a say. But to what extent you want to go is up to you. You work it out with your team, work it out with your captains. And I'm sure the league is not yet started. I'm sure there's a long way to go. So at the end of the day, everyone wants to be happy. Everyone needs to be happy. So I think couple of owners are really happy with their teams. Having met them, spoken to them, they're like really happy. Some of the players are also very happy to be playing under certain owners and certain captains. And I'm sure, as is the case with any sport, there will be teams or players who are part of certain teams who are not, very happy how things are going, and things can be better. But it's all, happening for the first time for us, right? It's the first time we're having a league.
Okay, we want more masala. Fine.
We want a little masala ante masala ni off camera chepta. But yeah, I'm sure, dude. See, I'm sure there are some players who are not getting along with their ownership and captains,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Captains
Captains are not getting along well with their ownership and their players, maybe.
You'll get more masala when people start losing games.
Yeah, actually, bro. I can't wait for that to happen.
It'll be good to see if there's some issues in the family, at some. I'm sure you don't.
Bro, hum saath hai, come on.
We are very strong as family.
That's what they say in the beginning of the league.
Haan. 2 matches down,
Yeah.
some name calling.
They'll be like,
But I think they'll be fine.
Tonight.
They'll be fine because the owner is very,
okay.
so he's very chill. So I don't think there'll be any issues whatsoever for now at
I
least.
mean, that's what I look at it as well.
Yeah.
But see, sports gets emotions out of it, right? So once, but I'm pretty sure there will not be any conflicts as such. But it'll be, I think the primary thing is to enjoy the sport more than winning and losing.
Yeah,
So as long as that is kept fine, I think that shouldn't be a problem.
What a beautiful Harsha Bogle answer. Okay. No hot tea at all in your answer. Okay. What about you, Anisha? Do you have any hot takes, hot tea?
she has all the
Person to tell something.
yo, she has all the tea available. It's just what
Don't
never.
Okay.
Are you willing to share?
Ladies, it's only for the kitchen.
Okay. Yeah. I had nothing to do with that. Please don't look at me like that. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, what I'll say is I think the live streams are working really well, guys. People are catching things that are happening not only on the court, but off the court as well. So one of the best plays are made off the court, I will say. And that's,
Yeah, give us an example.
Give us like a blind article.
Yeah,
so that's it.
Bolly bands and gossips.
Yeah, like Bolly lines and gossips kind of an article.
I think that's
A certain player was seen.
Yeah, Springer was seen with a certain
I'm
owner.
just going to say that.
That's nice. That is decent tea, I would say.
Yes. Was seen with a certain owner from a certain team.
Okay.
No, okay.
I will neither confirm nor deny further.
Beautiful, of course. Everybody gets legal when you have to discuss tea.
Oh, God.
Yes. Do you have any hot takes, any hot tea? What's happening? Do you want to see?
Sanjay, come on. Hit me hard, yeah, come on.
We prefer coffee.
All right. Since you guys are so diplomatic, so correct politically in your answers, I'll ask you another spicy question. There's like, when you dig inside the biryani for the masala at the
Yes.
bottom, I'm there going scraping the bottom of the barrel. But which is a team that you think will not win the Fair Play Awards? And why? Be specific, 10 marks question.
I think I would want you to start from that side.
All right,
Uh,
please.
Oh, from what I've heard from the Challenges series, from the way it went, at least the winners, the Teramo Titans, were very notorious with their line calls.
Okay.
Very shady about their line calls. This is what I've heard. Tejesh, Nikhil, don't tell me anything, but this is what I've heard from some people.
Yeah.
So, no, so they've been very shady about their line calls from whatever. And is that the reason they won? Probably not, because they swept the entire tournament. But yeah, they'll probably not win the Fair Play Award,
Okay.
knowing Tejesh. since he's the owner, and that's the kind of culture he would also imbibe in the team.
All right. So you're saying they are CSK and he's N. Srinivasan.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Anisha.
Maybe I'll take this opportunity to roast a team I love, which is the Maverick.
Okay.
Because so many like wonderful players are on this team, and they played at such like high levels, not only for Hyderabad, for India, also internationally.
But shouldn't that
Yeah, maybe.
be more of a chance for them to win the Fair Play Awards?
Yeah.
Anisha is caught in her own web of layers. Yeah.
LBW.
Basically, had this up.
But you can't name
You
them.
don't name that, yeah. Yeah, cool.
I feel like I'm just so biased towards the Mavericks. I'm like, let me roast them on something,
Okay.
And clearly it didn't work. So I think we're gonna win the Fair Play Award.
Discussions about trying to bend the rules somewhere, maybe.
No, that we
Yeah, some
that-
loopholes in the system. I don't know.
nothing like that.
Because the Mavericks, after all.
Yeah, exactly.
That didn't happen.
All right, Anna. What do you think?
This
Is going to definitely not win the Fair Play Awards.
I think it's definitely going to be the Nandi Chargers who will not win it. Not because I'm accusing them of cheating, but it's because I think they are some of the most competitive players in the pickleball scene in Hyderabad. And that competitiveness, I think, can get a little out of hand, especially in front of fan people screaming at you. So I think the emotions will be in play, right? As we've seen in the challenges also. So I think that will sort of play against them on the, the Fair Play Award. But if it works for them on the court, I don't think they'll care, right? That's what we'll say, Sanjay.
Most teams will play.
I don't agree to that.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah, I know. I was sledging the refs during the thing, but still, doesn't matter. My personal thing is, I think it'll be the Titans. I would agree with Abhay as well for that, because I've known Tejas for quite a few years, and also I know how they are trying to use the rules in the game. Also, I think that's definitely not fair play while trying to get the 35+ player.
And reading between the lines, I think it's
Yeah,
not bad.
so that is something that I think is against the game.
Okay.
My take again.
Wow.
He
He suddenly went from Harsha Bogle to Danny Morrison. Yeah.
They have some very die-hard fans also who feed these loopholes to them.
lawyers especially.
All right.
Yeah, so I think, yeah.
Cool. All right. That is the end of our section. Hot takes and the Fair Play Awards.
Yes.
That brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for your insights, and thank you for being a part of this discussion. And I would love to see you guys when the tournament starts. Please give us the dates, the venue, and everything else.
I think we start on the 10th, right?
On the 10th of
Yeah.
And I think
At-
KT Warriors are the
hosts.
first game week hosts
At reserve.
at reserve. So I think we'll see you guys then. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. Please come down and watch the games live. It is way more fun that way. Thank you so much. And that brings us to an end.